To control your construction cost, you must know the quantity of material to order. How you can work out the quantity of bricks in a construction? Keep watching for more details.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your host Jessica with another useful and important video. This video is targeted for civil engineers and for those who wish to build their own home and they don't know where to start. Obviously the first step is to understand how much that's going to cost, and for the costing you need to understand how much quantity of materials you need. So in this video I'm targeting only the number of bricks, how you can work out the number of bricks for your construction. So in this video I'm going to share a simple example. If you have a piece of brick wall with an opening, how you can calculate the number of bricks for that wall, and with the same formula you can work out the construction material for your whole area, how many bricks you need for the whole construction. So let's watch the presentation. How to calculate number of bricks in a wall with an opening. The opening in a wall might be for a window, for a door, or for any other exit. So I'll consider an example of a wall here. So a 10-meter long wall and a 5-meter high wall. You can vary these dimensions based on your construction, obviously. I will assume a door opening here, 1 meter wide and 2 meter high. Again, this depends on your construction as well, so you can check that in your map as well, how much opening you have. And now I'll consider the width of the wall. In this example, I'll consider the width of the wall as 110 millimeter. Again, the thickness of the wall, that again depends on your construction site as well. So you can vary all these dimensions. These are arbitrary dimensions. You can vary as you wish for your construction. Another important factor you need to consider when working out the quantity of bricks is about the size of the brick. The size of the brick varies in different countries. Here I will consider the standard size of the brick here in the UK, and I will based on that the calculation. Obviously, if you are constructing in different parts of the world, you need to consider a different size of the brick, because this directly impact the number of or the quantity of bricks you would require. So the standard size of the brick here in the UK is 220 millimeter long, 75 millimeter high, and 110 millimeter wide. So this calculation, the number of bricks I'm working out based on this brick size. So let's work out how you can calculate the number of bricks in this example. So the simple formula I'm going to use here is number of bricks is equal to a volume of the wall divided by volume of the brick. But in fact, in this example, we have an opening, so we need to subtract from the volume of the wall the volume of the void. So in fact, I should use net volume of the wall, which means we need to subtract the volume of the void, the opening for the door, from the whole volume of the wall. So let's work out the volume of the wall, which is standard formula length times width times height. So I'll feed in the numbers there. So the length is 10 meter, the height is 5 meter, and the width is 110 millimeter. Here the millimeter needs to be converted into meter to make it consistent with other dimensions. So I have a results here 5.5 cubic meter. So the volume of the whole wall is 5.5 cubic meter. Now I need to work out the volume of the opening using the same formula, length times width times height, and that gives me 1 meter long times 0.11 meter wide times 2 meter height, and that gives me 0.22 cubic meter. Now I have the volume of the wall and the volume of the opening. So to work out the net volume of the wall, so I need to subtract from the total volume of the wall and the volume of the opening, which will give me 5.5 minus 0.22 equal to 5.28 cubic meter. So now I have worked out the net volume of the wall, which I can fit into the formula for the number of bricks. But I still need the volume of the brick to calculate the number of bricks. But here I'm considering the volume of the brick with mortar. So mortar depends, you can vary the mortar thickness depending on your construction. I'm considering here 10 millimeter thick mortar, and that will change the volume of the brick to 230 millimeter long, 85 millimeter high, and 120 millimeter wide, with 10 millimeter thickness of the mortar. You can vary the thickness of the mortar depending on your construction, as said earlier. So let's calculate the volume of the brick with mortar. So that would be equal to length times width times height using the same formula. So we can fit all these dimensions: 230 millimeter times 120 millimeter wide times 85 millimeter high, and you will get 2346000 millimeter cube. So the dimension now we get in cubic millimeter, we need to make that consistent with meter cube. So to divide that by 10 to the power 9, that will give us the cubic meter. So convert that to 0.00234 cubic meter. Now I can work out the number of bricks using the formula. So net volume of the wall divided by volume of the brick. So 5.28 divided by 0.00234 equal to 2256. And that gives me the number of bricks in a wall with an opening. You can vary, as said earlier, the dimensions, what I've stated here, according to your construction. And similarly, you can work out the number of bricks or the quantity of bricks throughout construction using the same formula. I do hope this was useful. Do give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين